Ooh, check that bad boy out though. Man, she looking good. Guys, what's up? It's Fast Lane D. This is my 2014 Yamaha R1. I'm gonna do a walk around video. It's coming. It's coming. Be patient. Today, we're talking about why I sold my CBR1000RR. And I bought this beautiful R1. I freaking love this bike, but I did also love the CBR. Like, I didn't hate that bike. I love that bike too. I just love this one a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? I mean, how could you not? But anyways, so let's hop on this bike and go for a ride, and we'll talk about these reasons why. Ooh, let's start with the startup though. Oh, wait. Oh, hold on. Oh my God, one more time. Oh, just that sound. That sound alone should be a reason. So, this will actually be a perfect follow-up video. Don't go, please. So my last video about the 5 things I hated about that CBR1000RR, and a lot of people were salty in the comment section of that video, which was actually hilarious. I mean, I told you guys I love that bike, and that I was being very nitpicky about the things I disliked. Still love something and still have little things that you dislike about it. I don't know why that's such a hard concept for people to grab, but like I said, the comments on that video were hilarious. I hadn't looked at them in like over a year, and I go back and me and my buddy were rolling reading those comments. So shout out to you guys for watching and commenting and your opinion on that video. But anyways, so first reason why I was selling the bike was there wasn't anything wrong with it, but the miles were just getting high, and obviously I was approaching 30,000 miles on that bike, and that 30K, there's a lot of major work that needs to be done to the bike. Like, you gotta get the valves adjusted, and I'm sure the plugs and the filters, and then you gotta check the chain and sprocket. Like, there's just a million things. It's a big maintenance cost once you hit that 30K, somewhere around there. I don't know the exact mileage interval of that bike, but that bike was approaching that mileage interval, and your boy just wasn't ready to dump that kind of money back into that bike. Like, it just didn't make sense. This was an older bike. Number 2, there was a idle thing that was going on with that bike. I don't know what the heck was up with it, but sometimes that idle, the bike would just idle super high. Oh, we're going around all these clowns. The bike would just idle really, really high, and it would randomly do it, and I couldn't figure out what it was, and I've been doing it for like a year. Perfect. And I've been dealing with it for like a year. Replace the filters, replace the plugs, replace a bunch of stuff, and the bike would just still idle funny. I mean, even the idle screw, like, we tried adjusting that. I just could not figure out what the heck was going on. It ran fine, but it would just start creeping up on the idles. Like, I'd be sitting at a stoplight and the bike would be idling at like 3,000-4,000 RPMs. 1, it's obnoxious. 2, we're wasting gas, and you know, when gas prices were high, like $3-4, every RPM counted at that point. So that was another thing. And like I said, I'm gonna say this one more time, I love that bike. It looked good. I mean, check it out, look at it. Like, the black with the red, ooh-wee accents, looking sick. Oh, it matched all my gear. Like, you guys know I have a bright red and neon yellow helmet. Matched my boots, matched my jackets. Like, when I was on that bike, we were swagging, we were stunned on them. This bike's a little different with the gray and gold. I don't have any gold gear, but I mean, the bike just looked phenomenal, it sounded phenomenal. love the black swing arm on it, because 2007 was the only year that they did that. And of course that was that bike, so it just was a very sleek looking bike. Now I still got compliments on how clean that bike was. I think the previous owner had replaced the fairings on it, so the fairings were super new, super shiny, and still looked really, really good. But my dream bike was always that R1, man. Like, look at this thing. I mean, listen to how mean this thing sounds. The fact that Yamaha made an inline 4 motor almost sound like a V8 muscle car is just insane. How deep and how throaty this bike is compared to most inline 4s is just nuts. I was in a financial spot to where I could afford an R1. Like, this was my dream bike. This is the bike that was like kind of my end goal. It's like I talked on my last video. The only bike I think, this is personal preference, that looks better than an R1 is the Panigale. And like I said, the Panigales, that gives me a headache thinking about owning them. But they look freaking incredible, but I just would not want an own one. Like, I don't know, I know this cop is gonna pull up right behind me, so see. I mean, to basically sum everything up, like, nothing wild. It was just the CBR was getting old. It's 2007 bike. We're about to enter 2019. It is actually Christmas. Sorry, it is New Year's Eve right now. It's 24th of 2018 that I'm filming this. But the bike was getting older. It was getting high on mileage, and I just wasn't willing to dump that kind of money back into that bike. I'd rather just get something new and spend the money on that bike. It's gonna last me a little bit longer in the long run. The idle issue I was tired of dealing with, which really wasn't that big of a deal, but with the culmination of the high mileage in the older year and the newer tech they're putting on these new bikes and all the exciting stuff, don't get me wrong, like I said, the CBR was amazing, but it's always nice to get something new, switch it up. I mean, just get something different, you know? Something kind of, it's like a challenge for you as a rider when you get a new bike, especially if you've had a bike for like 2 years and you get comfortable on it. It's nice to switch it up and be like, okay, now I have to learn this completely new bike, figure out how it rides, its little quirks, what it's good at, what it's not good at, all that good stuff. So it's a fun new experience for riders too when you get a new bike. And I'd had that CBR for about 2 years. I've never kept the bike for that long, ever. The longest bike I had was like 6 or 7 months. So that means that says enough in itself right there about how I really felt about that CBR. And kept it for that long. And I had the money to buy my dream bike. I mean, look at this R1, baby. I am on a 2014 R1. If you would have told me that like 2 years ago, I would have told you to shut up. Like, there's just no way. Like, nah, fam, there's no way I'm getting on my dream bike. But, I mean, worked hard, saved my money, as corny as that sounds, and was able to buy this. Straight cash. No credit. I mean, there's absolutely no reason to be financing a motorcycle. That's a whole nother topic. If you can't afford it cash, you really shouldn't be buying a motorcycle. This is not a necessity. This is a toy. Like, you shouldn't be financing your toys, but who am I? You do whatever you want. It's your money. I'm just some random dude on YouTube. But yeah, anyway, so that's why I sold the CBR. Finally got my dream R1 bike. And here we are. I'm excited to keep this going, keep the channel growing. see what we can get next as my dream vehicle. Have my dream bike, now I need my dream truck and my dream car. So we keep growing this channel, like I said. Those things will definitely come to fruition. Have a vision, have a goal, have something you're working towards, and you'll get it. Just work hard every day, man. Put in that work. Don't just say it. Put in the work, like I'm about to do with this channel, alright? I'm about to put in some work. So like I said, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you guys think. Most importantly, subscribe. Comment down below. I'll be there responding to you guys. Show me some love. I'll show you some love. I got you. You scratch my back, I scratch your back. Let's do this thing, baby. We're about to tear it up on the YouTube world. Anyways, I'm out of here. It's cold. It's 41 degrees. I know we get people that are like, oh, it's not cold. I'm an elf. I live in the North Pole where it's ice, and I take my motorcycle and ride it. Oh, shut up. Alright, 41 degrees on a motorcycle. It's cold, but we out here making videos. No more excuses. We're making it happen. Anyways, Fast Lane D, I'm checking out. I'll catch y'all on the next one.